what's going on, Sip Sip? So men have done this, well, some men have done this, men without maybe something to talk about, or men that don't have confidence in themselves, their ability, their conversation, their statue, whatever, their social status. Men, a lot of men, it seems nowadays, are leading with money. You understand what I'm saying? So I've had conversations in the last couple of days with women about this topic, and it come up, as we talk about being outside, as y'all say. And so one woman said that the guy showed her his bank account. He logged onto his bank account, his mobile app, and showed her how much money he had in his checking account. Then even my sister, I was with my sister about 2 weeks ago, and we were talking, and she met some guy on this dating app. And then she was telling me that he showed her, pictures of his bank statement. I'm like, why do these men do that? What is that about? What is that? You understand what I'm saying? Why would you show her? And I smoked cigars with a woman before, and the guy came in there, and I was talking to the woman. We were just talking. I didn't know this woman from Adam. And so then the guy came over, and I guess he was getting kind of jealous and said some things when I went to the restroom, but she proceeded to tell me about the man, and he showed her the same thing. He logged on, and I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? You understand? You could have millions of dollars, but I guess in this day and age, you could have $1 million and still be a shitty person. But I guess in this day and age, people and women and the masses are moved by money. How much money you got? You can be an asshole, and have $1 million and people will overlook it. Or you have some money, you have a little bit of clout, and people will overlook that. So I don't know what that's about, but I remember that I was at BB's every day after my divorce, and one of these guys, I'm not gonna call his name, but he was from a small town. He wasn't from the big city. And so Karen, I just took my seatbelt off, Karen. Why are you looking at your phone and you don't have your seatbelt on? And so he was from a smaller city, mind you, and he had made a comment about we were meeting this woman. Well, we were talking about the young lady first. We were talking about her, and I would see him do it all the time, but this time, I already knew what he was doing, but we were talking about this particular woman, and she was somewhat attractive and had a nice payal. And so that's what prompted the conversation. So when we started talking to her, he started talking, and he reached in his pocket and pulled out his little money. You understand what I'm saying? And started talking to her. So I know what it's about, because that's supposed to be an attractant. It's almost like fishing. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have something on the hook. So that the attractant or the bait was the money. And so I guess these men figure that if I show her my banking account, she could see what kind of man I am, and see what and that's going to be an attractant. That's not attractive. That's only attractive to a woman that's looking for money. You understand what I'm saying? One of these gold diggers, or one of these women that need help, one of these pennies. You understand? That's not going to impress no dime, or at least one that's a real dime. You may have one that probably a nickel and some pennies, and she may be attracted by that. But women, that have purpose and plan and have direction in their life, they don't give a damn about how much money you got in the bank. One that needs some help with her rent, or her hair and her tires look the same. Yeah, ball. She's attracted by that. She want to see that money. She want to know, if you're going to help buy them kids in uniforms. She want to know if you're going to help buy them kids in uniform for football. She want to know if you're going to help Lil Shay Shay with her cheerleading outfit, or if you're going to get her an outfit, or you're going to get her nails done, or her lashes done, yeah, that woman is affected by that, or she's attracted by that. She's drawn to that nonsense. But women that got their shit together don't give a damn about your money. A woman that genuinely feels you and got her things together, she gonna help you get yours and help you make some more. So that's neither here nor there, but hey, it is what it is. I'm here at the office. I just came, so I just wanted to share that. And again, this is Sip Smoking Shit. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. You know that little thumb at the bottom? It's one like this and it's one like that. Hit this one right here. If you like anything on this video, if you come and you watch some of the, if you feel, you know, some of the things that I said, if I struck a chord, hey, it don't cost you nothing. It's free. You know, either love me or leave me alone, baby. Sip, sip.